Alright then guys, so we're currently in a service station. Where the heck are we?
We are a little way out of Cleveland, 114 miles away from Columbus.
Amazing. It is really hot here. These guys have just got Burger King, like medium size meals. And this is the size of the cup. That's pretty darn crazy, right? Does it taste good?
It's amazing, but like that's like larger than large in the UK. It's
yeah,
ridiculous.
Amazing. I just went to Starbucks and I've also got this thing called a whatchamacallit. So I'll let you know what that tastes like. And we've just realised how long this journey is going to be. Amazing. I can confirm that that chocolate bar was in fact a stonker. It was not quite an R. Kelly moment, although I would love to do this in a random Ohio car park right now. It was a stonker. Good guys, but not R. Kelly. Anyhow, 4 more hours of driving, baby. All right. So I've just finished my little 4-hour stint behind the wheel, and it's now Mr. Al's turn. All right, mate.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner. Woo, it's a long old drive. What we have to do every now and then is periodically wash the windscreen because we've collected so many bugs from state to state. They're all splattered over the windscreen, and yeah, they're having a little car wash right now. So we love bugs, but sometimes they get in the way of a heavy commute. There is not really much else to report, folks, other than we are driving very far. We've decided to up the ante a little bit, haven't we? Yes.
Yeah, we've changed our plan.
Yes. So basically we're turning today's drive into a 12-hour drive. And then tomorrow we're going to do 12 hours of driving. And then the day after is going to be another 10? 12?
No, it's going to be like 7.
Oh, and then a 5 the day after?
5 the day after.
Okay. That's a long way. Right, we are now in a diner place outside of Louisiana. It's about $4 for like huge burgers. So we'll let you know
what's that UK pound? Like,
it's about £3, and they're like enormous, and fries as well for that. So we're going to show you a video, and then you guys get to see it. Ow! Think of that hot dog, mate. Think of that.
How am I supposed to eat it?
Enormous. That burger. Look at that, $4. This has got potential. I'm loving it. We just finished up in the Steak and Shake, guys, and it's time for a little energy boost for our last 3-hour leg of this journey. We would have driven 12 hours after today, so we both got it. Bottoms up, and it stinks. It's very pungent. It smells like varnish that's been mixed with vinegar and pants. So here we go. Oh, wow. I feel like a unicorn. What do you feel like? Well, apparently it gives us energy for 5 hours. We've got 3 hours to go. So I'm not going to be sleeping for 2 hours. There we go.
I think it's already working.
Yeah, that's amazing. We're flying now. Folks, it is 1 AM and we've nearly travelled far enough for it to be midnight because we passed the time zone into the middle of America. We've crossed over 5 states in 1 day from Niagara Falls today. We've got a little bit, half an hour of driving more to do, and then we're going to bed. And it's been so dark for the last few hours, we have no idea what we're around. So this is going to be exciting. Maybe we're back in New York. Morning guys, I am feeling fresh as a daisy this morning. We are just outside of St. Louis and we drove through about 6 states last night. We're now going to head as far as we can again because we've realised there's not that much in the middle and it's going to start to get really scenic. So we have got a long drive ahead. We're going to head to Kansas City for about 3 hours. We were going to go to Oklahoma City, but it turns out there's been tornadoes there, and actually a wildlife park, some of the animals like escaped, and they were like, yeah, I don't know, I think they've captured them. So we're going to head away from there. Tornadoes would not be a good thing, although you guys would probably like to see that.
Morning pot pickers. Barry might have just told you we are heading off to see the Wizard of Oz, but no, I've taken the executive decision that we're going to go to Oklahoma, the Windy City.
To chase storms.
To chase some storms.
There's some serious thunderstorms reported, so
yeah, so watch this space. We might see flying tigers, flying people, flying cows. It's going to be awesome.
Tornado watch. Nothing's happening yet, but it's looking dirty and it needs a darn good wash, that sky. I tell you, a darn good wash. Filthy thing. Guys, look, is this the way to Amarillo? Guys, we just saw lightning. We're under a sheet of really dark cloud. That is not doing it justice right there, but there is some footage Matt's taken on a better camera, but oh my gosh. Actually pretty scared right now. Al, we weathered the storm, and you've just pointed out that as we are on the plains, it's quite flat, right?
Quite flat. You can see why they call it the plains.
Yeah, it just goes on for miles. You could bowl a ball down this thing.
It's like you're on a giant golf course.
It is, yeah. Four. That's how flat that is. It's crazy. Hello guys, I've just had a little driving stint and it was the most amazing road I have ever driven on. We were getting quite emotional, weren't we, Al? It was beautiful.
Mate, I don't know what to say, I'm speechless.
It is awesome. So anyhow, we are now outside the big Texan steak ranch where Matt has decided to take on the 72-ounce steak challenge.
He's not going to do it.
Yeah, we're not 100% positive, but at least he's going to get well fed. Matt, what are you doing, man?
I've got to sign my life away, it seems like it.
It's your turn, 72-ounce steak challenge. You know, he has 1 hour to eat 4.5 pounds steak, 3 lunch meat, bacon can and dinner salad in a row. If he does not complete it, he owes us $72. Give him a round of applause, guys.
So guys, for comparison, this is what I've got. This is just a bowl of fries with cheese and steak and onions on it, and that is very, very filling indeed. And Al's got like an amazing steak.
A steak, sweet potato and coleslaw.
Nice, man. How you doing, mate? You alright?
I guess so. Starting the wall.
How much you got left?
Not a clue.
Keep going, man. 27 minutes left. How do you think he's doing down to his final 10 minutes?
I can't swear because I'm on TV, but it ain't pretty good.
How are you feeling? How can you sum it up?
Amazing. But yeah, just too much.
Are you going to keep it?
I think I'm going to keep it, yeah. I mean, I think I've done about 40 ounces.
40 ounces.
So,
Cool. Alright.
yeah, and we'll just wrap it up and then tomorrow.
Yeah. Right guys, we've now passed into Pacific Standard Time, which now means it is 5 to 1 in the morning.
And we're in New Mexico.
Yeah, we're very close to Albuquerque, and we just very nearly ran out of gas in the middle of nowhere in the pitch black. So yes, we've just gone from that crazy eating challenge to just solid driving, and we're just going to fill up and get to our hotel in Albuquerque, where they film Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
All right.
awesome.
So guys, it is 3 AM here. We've done a 19-hour drive. We've just been to the Waffle House there and got some waffles. How you feeling, man? You tired?
I am pretty tight, Basil.
Yeah.
That was an epic drive.
It was
today.
very epic indeed, but worth it because tomorrow is the Grand Canyon. Matt, we've lost him to the meat sweats, although he only had 35 ounces. But we won't give him too much stick about that, will we? Morning guys, so we've had a lovely night's sleep in, what is it, Albuquerque?
Albuquerque.
This is where Breaking Bad is filmed, and it only seems right that while we're here, Al is a massive fan of Breaking Bad, so we're going to go to Walter White's house, right man?
Walter White.
House. We're going to go see the White House, so to speak.
Some stuff that he's...
Yes, some special things. We left the steak in the car overnight, so 35 ounces was eaten to 37 ounces of steak right there. The car isn't smelling too bad, and the steak does look tasty. Matt had a quiet night last night after eating that. How you feeling now, man?
I feel much better. Yeah, just got the meat sweats and then just passed that.
Yeah. And I noticed you in the navigation chair. Gonna help Al get to Walter White's house.
Yeah, this should be quite fun.
Yeah. Good luck, guys. if we survive. I'm really worried about Al's driving. Like,
why?
You know, he's okay. He's alright. We've only had one car honk already in the first 5 minutes. But that was what the White's house, folks. The lady inside was very passionate indeed. That's the best way of putting it. Al did get a little shot though, right? You happy with that?
Brought a tear to my eye.
Yeah. The lady, I've not noticed Al's had a nice smooth shave as well. Yes. The lady was actually very passionate, and we can say that if you sell your property to be in the film or the series, whatever it was, you would get a lot of money, and you should expect that. You know, she's probably loaded, but she was having a bad day. Hey folks, so I'm driving right now. We're on our way supposedly to the Grand Canyon, but if you look at this is a snowy hailstorm right there. So it's not a good time to go and show you a delicious canyon. So we're going to head straight to Las Vegas, baby, and come back in a few days. Okay then folks, it's 7:45 at night and we have now just made it into Las Vegas at the Stratosphere. So this is the tallest casino in Las Vegas. We're going to stay in there and go up to the observation tower, but that is for the video for Las Vegas and now the Grand Canyon. So that is our road trip done over like 12 or maybe more than that states, 30 hours of driving, but we've made it and enough time to have some serious fun around here. Good times.